so just got back from the gym. I did right at 45 minutes of cardio, just like steady state, where actually I started off with Tabata in the very beginning of the workout. So I did sprints on the treadmill on an incline at 10 and running right at 8 miles per hour. So I did Tabata, which is, if you don't know what that is, just go look it up. And then I did 40 minutes of just steady state on the Stairmaster. So now I came back, took a shower, and now I'm about to have breakfast. So I'm going to show y'all exactly what I eat here. This is a low carb protein pancake. So this is what I've been having this whole entire week. Very low in calories, low in carbs, and moderate fat and high protein. So this is a great meal to have if you're looking for a low carb breakfast. Alright, so all you need for this low carb pancake, let me show you here. We have some flaxseed meal. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of that, and I'll show you the macros in a second. Then I have some Impact Whey protein. So this is the protein powder. It's mocha flavor. This is my second favorite protein for my protein. My first one is salted caramel, so that thing tastes amazing. So it's great for pancakes. And I use just a little bit of almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, and I have 1 egg. So most of the time what I've been having this week is I make the pancakes, and then for added fat, because I need to have more fat in my diet, I will add some coconut oil or some butter that I have, some grass-fed butter, and I just melt that in like a bowl and then just pour it on top of my pancakes. But today I have some bacon and I don't want to go to waste because we have not been eating it, so I wanted some bacon. So I'm gonna have 2 slices of bacon here to go with my pancakes. So that is for, let me show you the macros on that. Just for like 2 slices, it's 90 calories, 0 carbs, so that's good. And right at 7 grams of protein. So it has plenty of protein and low in carbs or no carbs. So how you start off, you just crack, I'm going to use a whole egg. I've been using just egg whites, but I need more fat because I'm not adding the coconut oil and the butter, so I'm using the whole egg for this. And all you do is crack it in a little bowl here, and then you just mix it up really well. So you just mix it up until you fluff it up a little bit, so you don't want just an egg sitting in there. You actually want to mix it up as much as possible to fluff it up. Alright, and then after that we're going to add the flax seed meal, and then I'm going to add a scoop and a half of the protein powder. So 3 tablespoons of the flaxseed. So the flaxseed adds a lot of fiber in your diet. I mean, 1 serving is 2 tablespoons, and for the fiber in this stuff is, let's see, so the flaxseed has 4 grams of fiber and 4 carbs, so that's excellent source of fiber. Now we're going to add the protein powder. I'm having right at a scoop and a half. That's 1 and right at a half. Then I'm going to add just a slight bit of almond milk. Gainer, go away. Go away. You can't have the bacon. Go. So a slight bit of almond milk in there just to make it a little bit creamier, because without the almond milk it is going to be so thick you won't be able to pour it on a pan. Oh, and I forgot one thing that I need to tell y'all to put in there. Baking powder. So I'm just putting a little bit of baking powder in there just to fluff it up a little bit when you cook it. It makes it way thicker. Alright, so then after that you just pour it on a pan just like regular pancakes. And I have the bacon and the pancakes cooking right now. It doesn't take long for the pancakes to cook whatsoever, because the protein powder and stuff, it cooks really, really quick. So just watch it so you don't burn them. So just flip it over, and that is the low carb pancakes, and I'll show you all the macros here on my Fitness Pal in just a second. Alright, so the food is done. So we have the 2 pancakes right there. The bacon looks amazing. So you have 2 pancakes right there. So the topping that I use, or the syrup, it's going to be My Protein's My Syrup. This stuff is 0 calorie. It tastes amazing. This is the butterscotch flavor. Stuff is amazing. Or you can use, like, I think it's Walden Farms. They have some calorie free. So I'm going to just pour that on top of that. And that is going to be my breakfast. So I have it pulled up on my FitnessPal right now. Let me show y'all what the macros are on these. So if you want to try it out, you would know the macros on it. Let me straighten that up. See if I can get this in focus here. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully y'all can see that. So it says right at 48 grams of protein, carbs 8, and let's see, 6 grams of that is fiber. So if you count that, then it's only 2 net carbs. And then, let's see, fat is 24. So the calories on that whole meal is right at 434 grams or calories. So that is a great low carb breakfast. Oh, and another thing, I was gonna have coffee, had the coffee all set up, and so apparently our Keurig got the white screen of death. So I tried to have coffee and it just totally went white, and now it is not turning back on. So I guess that's a sign I should not have coffee this morning. So now I'm headed to the store because I do not have any veggies. And if I don't have any veggies, I'm gonna be starving the rest of the day. So I'm gonna head to Walmart. Walmart is like just 5 minutes away from where I live. So not too far away, but have to go get some broccoli and some green beans. And of course, when you go to Walmart, you buy more than what you thought you were gonna go in for. So I end up getting a good bit more here. Got some strawberries, some sugar-free Jell-O, some sugar-free oatmeal, vegetables, green beans, broccoli, and some plain Greek yogurt. One thing that I'm still not used to living here in Austin is paying for your grocery bags. You have to actually pay for them, and where I used to live, you didn't have to pay for them at all. So now I just buy it all and just stick it all back in the basket, and you have to unload it in the car, and then when I get back, I have a bag at the house that I come downstairs and load it all up in a bag and then take it upstairs. All right, so what I'm having for lunch is I'm cooking up some chicken right there. So I'm gonna have right at, I don't know, like 5 ounces of cooked chicken breast. And then I have a full pot, little pot of broccoli that I'm going to cook. And then I have an ounce of almonds. So that would be my fats, like 16 grams of fat. The protein should be around 40 grams of protein. And the broccoli, I don't even count that in my meal plan because the fiber count is so high on there that I don't even count them. But that's gonna be lunch. That's meal 2, and that is right at 3 hours after my last meal. So now it is 2 o'clock. I'm sitting here working on some meal plans for a few clients. Now I'm going to show you a clip of Gainer's birthday. I did not have anywhere to put this vlog. I did not do like a whole day of vlogging, but I decided that I would throw these clips into this vlog. So hope you like it. This is Gainer's first birthday. So today is apparently Gainer's 7th birthday. No. Human years, it's his first birthday, but dog years, it's 7. So Shelby, being Shelby, has to have a cake for him and a present and a birthday hat. So this is Gainer's first birthday. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Gainer, you embarrassed? Oh gosh. Gainer. Gainer.
Stay. Gotta get a picture.
This is his cake. She actually baked him a cake, a doggy cake.
Stay.
Gainer. Gainer.
He can't look at it.
He can't move with this hat on. He's like paralyzed. He is just not into this whatsoever. He will be when he can actually eat it, when he knows he can. Right now he thinks he can't eat it. Alright, Gainer. Eat your cake, Gainer. You gonna eat it?
No. Eat your cake?
Eat your cake, Gainer.
He's allowed.
Eat your cake. Snapchatting it at the same time. Gainer, eat your cake. We had to take off the hat. He wouldn't move with that hat on. It's like, what is this? Is it good, Gainer? Is it good? He's just licking it. Gainer is a spoiled dog. Spoiled. Yeah, so this is Gainer's first birthday. Spoiled rotten.
Oh gosh.
Eat it whole, Gainer. So I hope you like those clips of Gainer's birthday. Now, I got some questions on my last YouTube video, and I decided that I would kind of go over them and answer y'all's questions. So the first one was, how did I become a personal trainer? So first off, I never really thought I was going to be a personal trainer from the very beginning. Now, this is when I was, I don't know, 20 years old and younger. Never thought about personal training, but when I started getting into like working out and fitness modeling, I saw personal trainers out there that had no business being personal trainers, meaning that they did not look the part. They were overweight, or they were super skinny, someone that no one wanted to look like. I mean, if you looked at these people, you would never think, okay, I want to look like that person. And for me, I did not feel that personal trainers should look like that. I feel that personal trainers should look like someone that people want to look like, or they look, healthy. And all the ones that I was seeing at the YMCA, the big gyms, no one looked like that. Everyone looked, just like normal people. They didn't look like they worked out at all. So I wanted to be someone, helping people that, people could look up to me and say, okay, I want to look like that. How did they do that? And I wanted to be someone that could teach people how to do that, because I've lived it. And from there, after years of, doing fitness modeling and working on my own physique, then I, over the years, did it online. Helped different clients online and stuff, and then got my degree in personal training, and did some online classes, did the test, took the test, got a degree, and then from there worked as a personal trainer for, now I worked at that place where I was in Memphis. I worked for 3 years being a personal trainer, and that's really how I got started and wanted to do personal training. Was because I wanted to be, to help people out and to be someone that they wanted to look like, and I've done it myself. I actually put in all the work, and I know how hard it is to get in shape and just living a better lifestyle, and that's, what I wanted to do. Now, the second question was, when is the best time to do cardio? This question has all kinds of different answers. I mean, you look all over the place on the internet. There's all, scientific research on different, you can do it in the morning fasted, it's better than doing it in the afternoon, or doing HIIT cardio or steady state's better. Honestly, guys, it's whenever you have the most time. For me, I like doing it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, just to get it over with. If I push it off later on in the afternoon, I don't feel like doing it whatsoever. So I have to get up early in the morning, get it done with, so that I don't think about it the rest of the day. Now, if I'm doing now that is steady state cardio. I get up on an empty stomach. Now, if I'm doing high intensity interval training, like doing sprints or on the bike doing sprints, then I'm going to have a meal in me. I'm going to have like a protein shake with some coconut oil or something, so that I'm not potentially burning muscle when I'm doing that cardio. But if I'm doing low, steady, or low, just low walking on a treadmill or on a Stairmaster, I'm going to do that with no food. I'm going to do that empty stomach. That's just my preference. It really does not matter. It's all about calories in versus calories out. But for me, I feel doing it in the morning, first thing, just getting it done with is the best way to do it. So just whenever you feel your best and whenever you can get it done, just get your cardio in, and that will help you in overall fat loss. So now we are on our way to the gym. Today is back. Not really feeling it today, honestly. This diet is killing me. I'm always tired and just worn out. But I got my pre-workout I'm gonna be sipping on in just a second, so I'm hoping that will kick in to help, give me a little bit of energy to, make this workout really good. I'm gonna try to film as much as I can in this gym. This will be the first time I've even tried to film, so I'm gonna be filming in golds. We'll see if I get in trouble or not. So I hope you're enjoying the video so far. It's been so long that I've not recorded a workout, and I'm sorry for that. But here we are. This turned into a great back workout. I did 6 different exercises, did 4 sets each, and I stuck around the 10 to 12 rep range. I did do some drop sets here and there, and you will see that later on. Now, as you see, I started off with underhand grip pull downs. So I, of course, warmed up for a couple of sets, and then did the 4 working sets for like 12 reps. Now, after that, I went into a dumbbell row, did the 4 sets of 12 reps on that, and I'm going to try to, commentary for the first few reps, and then I'm going to leave it some raw footage here. So I'm going to let this go ahead and play just raw. Then the next exercise, we moved on to an underhand grip bent over barbell row. Now this exercise, you're trying to use as much weight as possible. I was using, 45 and 25, so I was using 185 on here, and then I moved on. I went up in weight on each set. So I started off with the lightest weight, which was 185, and then each set I would go up like 10 pounds on each side. So I ended up doing I think 225 on there for the last set. So this, you're really trying to keep your back as straight as possible, and you're trying to get your elbows back. You see too many people not bending over far enough. They just got their back barely bent over, and they're just like throwing it up with their legs and stuff. This, you're really trying to focus on pulling your elbows back as far as possible, just to make sure you're engaging your back. So did 4 sets of those, and then after that went on to a T-bar row. Now the reason you're going to see this, I have so many 25 stacked on there. The reason I have 25 pound plates on here and not 45s is because I'm able to go up higher up. See, if I had 45s, the 45s would actually be hitting my chest, and I'm not able to get my elbows as far back. So use some 25 so you can go up there and squeeze even more. Great tip for you guys that you don't get that full squeeze because the 45s are hitting your chest. So just go down to the 25s and just load them up. So I did the normal 3 sets on here, and then on the 4th one, this is the last set. So this is the 4th set, and I did an insane drop set. So I just did as many reps as I could here. The first set, I think it was like 10 reps, drop it, and then take off a 25, just do as many as I can. And I think each one I was hitting around only like, I don't know, 3 to 5 reps. And then when I went down all the way, I think I just had 2 25s on there. Then I got out another 10 reps. And so that was the last set. So then after all that, we went into deadlifts. Now, most of the time, you do your deadlifts first, so that is the biggest compound movement. But in this particular workout, I decided to do them one of the last exercises. So we did 4 sets of 12 reps. And, I mean, I've been working on my deadlift so much. I've never been great at deadlifting. My form's not great. But over the years, I have improved it. So I throw it in a lot more than what I used to, because I used to have a real bad lower back. I had an injury when I was younger, and that kept me from deadlifting. But over the years, like I said, I've improved it, and I've been working on it a whole lot more. So, after doing all those other movements, I was not able to, lift the weight that I normally would if I started off with deadlifts. Normally, I could do like 350 for, those 12 reps. But after all the other stuff we already did, I ended up doing, I think that is 275 on there for 12. So, not crazy weight. And so after that, moved on to the last movement, and that was a close grip cable row. And that was the last movement we did. I did 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps going there, hitting failure on every single set of those, and that was the end of the workout. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry that I've not been able to film any workouts, but I'm gonna try to change that here in a little bit. Try to find a gym that will allow me to film so I can do that more often. But thank you so much, guys, for watching and supporting me, and enjoy the rest of the video. So what at first seemed like it was going to be a terrible workout turned into an amazing back workout. So at first my energy levels sucked, but then after I started working out, it turned into a great back workout. Really pushed myself, so that was really good. Of course, not breaking any records right now as far as weight-wise, because I'm carb depleted and calorie, I'm really low in calories, but I'm still able to work out really hard once I actually start going. So that's good. All right, so my post-workout nutrition here, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm having. So I'm having 2 packets of this oatmeal. It is sugar-free, the maple and brown sugar, and I'm having 2 packets of that. So it is, the macros on it is 100 calories per packet, which is really good. And then the carbs are 18, fats are 2. So I'm having 2 packets of that, and then I had some creatine monohydrate, just 5 grams of that, mixing that up in just a shaker bottle. And I'm having 2 scoops of this Impact Whey Isolate. It's the salted caramel, my absolute favorite. So I actually cooked both of those packets of oatmeal. Oops, I just spilled a little bit. And then now I'm mixing that protein powder in with the oatmeal. I'm not sure how it's going to taste. I've never done this before, so I've never had the protein mixed with the oatmeal, so we'll see how good it tastes. So I'm going to have this, and then maybe, I don't know, it's right at 6 o'clock right now, and then like an hour later have dinner. All Alright, so I got 2 packages in the mail. I have no idea what this box is. Absolutely no idea. This one I do know. Someone from bodybuilding.com contacted me and said that they're sending me over some P28 is what it's called. So it's like high protein, either like nut butter, or they sell all kinds of stuff, pancakes, just different stuff. And they said that they're going to be sending me over some so I could test out and try. So I'm going to open this up and show you all what I got here. Let's see. Alright, so they sent me over, let's see, high protein spread white chocolate. So this is, I'm not sure if this is peanut butter or almonds. This is peanut butter, so it's P28. What it is peanut butter with whey protein isolate, so it's really high in protein. So this thing has, per serving, so 2 tablespoons, has 18 grams of fat, and the protein is 14 grams, so it's like double what you get in normal protein. And then they sent me over some pancakes, so this is the high protein pancake mix. I already looked at the macros on this and it's really good. Let's see, a 1/3, so a serving of this, a cup of this powder is 170 calories, only 4 grams of fat, and 21 grams of carbs. So I'm going to try this out sometime, maybe after a workout. So it has protein isolate in it also. So let's see what's in this other box. I already know I had the protein spread before, the P28, and it's amazing. Seriously, that stuff tastes like candy. But the thing is, I don't really have an issue making my protein count, just because I have enough protein throughout the day through chicken and everything. So I really don't have that big of an issue getting protein in. So I wouldn't really have the need in buying, you know, like peanut butter protein at all. Right, so I have no idea who this is from, but thank you so much, and I'm not sure how they were sent to me. But I got tons of shaker cups, different superheroes. I got Superman, Batman, the Hulk, Wonder Woman, the Flash, and Captain America. So these are all shaker bottles. So thank you so much, whoever sent to me. Really appreciate it. I will use these. These are very flashy. So I'll be styling in the gym with these. Alright, so dinner is just about ready. So I have the chicken here. I'm going to weigh out 6 ounces of chicken. So that'll be right at like 50 grams of protein. And then I have the big bowl of salad. This thing is massive, like always. I have 1 serving of this cheese, this regular cheese. And then I'm adding a half of an avocado. I'm putting that in there. That's like 10 grams of fat. And I'm going to have 2 servings of this yogurt dressing. This is my favorite dressing. It's only like 45 calories per serving. And that is the only thing that's going to be in my salad. So I'm having the chicken, avocado, cheese, and then the dressing. And that is dinner. So let me show you the macros for the day. I already have it all calculated and stuff. I will maybe later on tonight have like 1 other meal just to get my fats a little bit higher. But for the most part, this is going to be about it for the night. So I have, I don't know if you can focus in on that. Protein is 211. Focus in at all?
Yep.
211. Carbs was 68, so that was from the oatmeal. Fibers 21. Fat is 77, so the calories for today is right at like 1,800. So I might have another protein shake to make that, I don't know, 25 grams of protein for the day, and the fat to maybe have a serving in there. So calorie-wise, probably around 2,000 calories. And that's what I'm doing right now. I know it's really low for my size and stuff, but I'm getting ready for a photo shoot. I'm just like 4 weeks out, so I'm really having to dig deep right now to lose as much body fat as I can. But that is going to be the end of this vlog. It's already going to be long, so thank you so much for watching, guys. And please, if you haven't, subscribe, and have a great night.
If I could